Yeah, I mean, I'll become distant from him out of respect, whatever, whatnot. But like, what do you mean drop him? Like, if he hits me up and he's venting to me about his girlfriend, or like he wants a question or use me as a reference or whatever the case may be.
I don't need no man.
Ahead of time?
I feel like if it's innocent, there shouldn't be a problem. But if it bothers my partner, then I will be susceptible to dropping him.
Okay. What about you?
Can't really be
No.
proactive if you
Why?
don't know.
Like, girls shouldn't have guy friends because we're opposites, so we don't even understand each other. Like, even a relationship, like, you know?
All right. For you?
What? What do you mean? You shouldn't have guy friends because we're opposite and we don't understand each other. Yo, listen, Ma. She's actually cute, right? So her mind is saying what she feels when it comes to males, and then she's attributing it to two people. She's attributing it to males and females because she doesn't understand males because she's cute. She doesn't have to. Males come to her all the time. Come on. There's nobody who looks at her and doesn't think that she gets males to approach her all the time. In real life, DMs, whole nine. So she doesn't have to care about what the other one thinks or understand them. So she thinks it's the same with males. She doesn't even understand that those males who approach her, with whom she actually gets, are males who took the time to learn and study females, to be able to learn them, to be able to get her. It doesn't even cross her mind, dude. That makes no sense. We should be friends because we don't understand each other. Just think about that on a, not a micro scale, a macro scale. Think about that. So no male and no female in the entire world should be friends because we don't understand each other. Yo, if that was the case, no male and no female would ever get together. Because how do you get together when you don't even know each other? How can you even approach each other? You don't know each other. We don't understand each other. So we can't even approach each other, let alone be together. That makes absolutely no sense what she said. Well, I guess she's cute, so I guess you don't have to make sense, right? The whole dumb blonde thing.
I say no. I just, like I said earlier, whatever man in my life, that's the relationship I'm in. So that's the male figure that I'm reaching out to for advice and this and that. But I don't need any male friends for advice when I can ask my man.
That's fair.
Wrong person to ask. I'm single.
If you had a man,
I see why.
By chance, would that matter?
Not really.
Don't throw
Because
niggas want, man.
honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and control a man. Like, who am I to control that man? He could have friends. That's toxic.
No. You as a woman having guy friends.
What's the problem?
Your man doesn't like that. Because that might happen.
That's his problem.
That's not your man anymore.
Okay.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I could see from her talking, just looking at her mannerisms and everything, I could see she is not a female who should be in a relationship with anyone. Just from her mannerisms, I would bet 100 G's that she is a whole headache in a relationship. She just said, if a man has a problem with her having male friends, not that we can have a discussion, put him at arm's length, and let him, I've known this guy for 25 years. You want me to get rid of the people who are in your life help shape you? Just everybody, your grandmother, friends, colleagues, and the whole nine. You want me to throw away somebody who's been in my life for 25 years? That's crazy. However, putting them at arm's length, you can say, okay, well, I won't talk to him no more. Maybe during the holidays, I'll say happy Hanukkah or something, whatever. But outside of that, no, keep him at arm's length. I think that's reasonable. She says if he has a problem, just at all, with her having a male friend, that's his problem. Wow. Wow. Dude, tell me you're selfish without telling me you're selfish.
I don't need no man.
Okay. What about you?
No. I'm like, well, I have my brother, I have my cousins, they're all males. I don't got friends. No, I'm good.
Thoughts on the video?
No, I mean, did you have another line of questioning with this, or
No,
go ahead.
I got quite enough from what I heard here. It's crazy because like as a guy, you would think your girl would say, you know what? All right, I have a guy friend that wants to poly smash me, so just to be smart about it, I got a man now that's actually taking care of me, maybe pay my bills, whatever. Give me, I don't need this guy anymore as a friend. Drop him.
All right, let me ask this.
Yeah,
then.
I mean, I'll become distant from him out of respect, whatever, whatnot. But like, what do you mean drop him? Like, if he hits me up and he's venting to me about his girlfriend, or like he wants a question or use me as a reference or whatever the case may be, if my guy friend, like if the guy that I'm dating doesn't have a problem with it, I'm still in contact. But I'm not like talking to him every day and like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
see, that's the thing. What she's saying is reasonable. I know some guys, a lot of guys are like, no, man, she did. But you have to remember, man, you grew up with a guy who was 8 years old when you met him, and you all literally grew up. You both are 35 years old. So you've known each other for 27 years. And the guy, you don't see him every day. You don't talk to him every day. Y'all only talk every couple of months or something. But he just say, hey, how you doing? Because again, the people you have in your life are the people who help shape your life. They're the individuals who make life worth living. And you grow up with people and then their spouses say, you can never speak to them again. I think that's too far. It's one thing to say no new friends. That's one thing to say a guy you met last year, nope, no new friends. But to say, oh, by the way, the guy who your mom knows, your aunties, your whole nine, who came over your people's house for dinner 200 times in 5 years or whatever. That guy, when you were 14, 12, 8, 2, that whole nine, that guy, no, you have to get rid of pillars in your life because you only have me now. That's crazy. I don't think that's reasonable. I really don't. I understand new friends, but those people, no, man. If I had two male friends before I was 18, those guys married, they're doing their thing. Guy can live in India. You're like, nope, never speak to him again. He comes to the state and he's like, hey, I'm coming over here to see my family, my friends, and the whole nine. You're like, nope, you can't see that guy. He's like, no, you can go out with me. Bring your husband, everybody. Come on. I had no problem with that. And he's like, nope, I don't want you ever talking to that guy again. Yeah, I know you've known him for 32 years, but I don't, That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of with her. I see what it is that she's saying. Grab yourself some merch on the way out in order to support the channel. And, of course, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thanks, good man fam.